Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome back to Reality Water Cooler. I am Sarah in Texas, and this is our place to chat all the latest reality TV gossip. And of course, Jeff Lewis, the Jeff Lewis After Show. Like, it is my life goal to make sure everyone is listening to the After Show on channel 789. I know it's a little bit of a pain in the ass to switch over, make sure you have the app. Lord knows I've explained to y'all that's why I miss so many Jeff Lewis shows. I had no idea what this app was they were talking about. Like when I tell y'all I was so freaking clueless, I don't even know. I mean, it was all happening for me, right? But I am so glad that in fall of 2021, when I decided to stay home again full time instead of teaching, that I figured out the app and then I could listen all the time. I literally thought I had to be in my car to listen to Radio Andy. Like so clueless. So we need to all get the word out that the app is real. It does work most of the time. And it's the only way to listen to the after show, unless you're super fancy, like some of the chumps, like Doug, I think Monica, Judge Lauren Lake, all probably Fortune Beamster. They have all these fancy 2023 cars that have the digital radio in them. So then they go up to 789. But for us normies, we have to have the app. So anyway, shout out to everyone that has the app. And I hope you are all listening to the after show on 789. I hope you love my hair. On a whim, I decided to get a haircut today. My 18-year-old said it makes me look 10 years younger. Oh my God. I'm like, okay, I hear you. If you are on the Instagram or YouTube subscriber, I gave you a sneak peek. So that's just a tiny bit of the extra content you get. And then, of course, we do a weekly Ask Me Anything for the subscribers only, which alert, I don't know how that's going to work this Sunday because it's the exact day and time that I have my dinner with Jeff Lewis and Shane Douglas in New York City and Melanie and Scott. So I'll have to figure it out. I figure the best Ask Me Anything will be afterwards, for one thing, before I come back to Houston the next day and chat about it. I don't know that I can go live on Monday. I mean, it gets a little tricky, y'all. Did somebody give me something? Thank you. Someone gave me a diamond cutter. I don't know who or what that is, but thank you. Oh, Diamond Cutter gave me money. Thank you. Yes, I did get my monetization back on YouTube. Thank you so much. Anyways, okay, let's get started with shout out news. There is so much going on. Oh my gosh. I'm not sure how much I want to chat about this chiropractor guy that called into the after show on Monday, and apparently sparks were flying. I kind of missed it when they asked him what his Instagram account was, but oh, you Jeff Lewis Sluice did not miss it. Y'all were sending me his information immediately. Of course, I didn't share it because I'm like, that's kind of weird. But then yesterday, I got home from the gym and I saw a DM and it said something that made me not think it was him. And obviously the account, I thought it was some dude reaching out. No offense, but some dudes send really weird, like, hey, how's it going? Or just random. They're just hoping somebody DMs them back, you know? Anyways, probably looking for a sugar mama, which they ain't getting from this girl. And so I deleted it. 2 seconds later, I was like, oh my God. I just realized exactly who that was. And it was Cairo Judge, which is, I think, his last name. So he called in as caller James from Chicago. Now we know that on yesterday, Jeff said they went quickly from the DMs to a text messaging. They're going to have a date soon. So I have no idea how that's going to work. Obviously, Jeff likes a very available man. He's dating a few people right now. We will talk about the dude from last night, Harrison, because I don't love his Instagram caption from the Hollywood House Lift Party. Red flags, obviously tequila and Red Bull. Jeff and lots of people have red flags on that dude. They're like actually calling him names, like lots of bad stuff. So anyways, but I did end up DMing with James and he seems like a very nice guy, but I don't know how it's going to end up working. How he can, why does it say poor connection? Uh-oh. Is everything good on Instagram? My Wi-Fi is good. Give me a thumbs up on Instagram if everything's good. I'm trying to is everything good on Instagram? What's going on? Jeff, okay, y'all are typing, so everything must be good. It just says pause due to poor connection. I swear, there's nothing wrong with my internet. Okay, I think it's fine. Not connected to my internet, to my Wi-Fi. Okay, now it is. Technology. This is why we are manifesting somebody to, is it better now? Give me a thumbs up on Instagram. It paused. Oh my gosh, it's reconnecting. Yeah, I don't know. You might have to switch over to YouTube or TikTok or Facebook group. I don't know why Instagram is being a turd. I don't want to end the video. Is it back? Give me a thumbs up. It looks fine on my end, but that doesn't always mean it's good on y'all's. I'm so sorry for the technology. Still frozen, frozen, frozen. Great. And it's probably a really ugly frozen where like, you know, look like I've crazy eyes and stuff. The Wi-Fi off. This is why I need to manifest somebody to take all this technology stress off my hands because I don't know what to do. Is it back? Freezing. Okay, y'all are going to have to switch over somewhere else. I don't know what's going on. It looks fine on my end. And I don't know why the same Wi-Fi would not be. I'm on paused on. I'm good on YouTube and TikTok. So maybe I have to go over there. Jeff Lewis Obsessed. I'm so sorry. I hate it because it looks perfectly normal for me, but yet y'all are saying I'm frozen. But my hair looks great. Okay. Yes, I'm up on YouTube. So you might have to just watch on YouTube. I'm so sorry. Okay. So I did chat back and forth with him. He started following me hours before he sent me the DM. He is a big Jeff Lewis fan, which makes me a little nervous but obviously he's just not geographically suitable being in Chicago, right? So even as much as he can fly in and out, Jeff made it very clear, even on today's show, he is looking to date one guy. So I think very quickly he will narrow things down. He did say it is on YouTube, Jeff Lewis Obsessed. And the replay goes up there. The replay goes up everywhere, so it should be fine everywhere. He did say today that the date last night at the Nice Guy went really well. That is the guy. What in the hell math is Jeff doing? This guy is 21 years younger than him, and Jeff keeps saying it's like 12 or 14 or something. I'm like, dude, we've already discussed you were 21 years old. You were a grown-ass drinking alcohol legally adult when this boy, Harrison, was born. So this is the guy. Somebody else sent me his Getty Images pictures or whatever from the Hollywood House Lift party. He came with a friend. I don't remember seeing him. I definitely don't remember meeting a guy named Harrison. I just didn't love his caption for the event. It said something like, I'm ready for my orange or something like a Real Housewives of OC reference. And I'm like, I don't know. I scanned his Instagram. I don't know. I just think he's a little bit too young. So y'all tell me in comments who you think Jeff should. He's got several dudes. The successful dude, he hasn't really. So like Jeff says, I need to date people that have something to lose. So he's not really talking all the details about this guy that's real successful and kind of busy for him. He is talking more about this young chef guy. He didn't say anything, I don't think, about the Chicago guy, but we do know that he, admitted to already texting with him and that he's going to have a date soon. So what city is that going to be in? Is Jeff going to fly to Chicago? Doubtful. Is the James guy going to fly to LA? Possible. Is the James guy going to fly to New York to meet Jeff there? I do not know because Jeff does have Monroe with him. He is working. One of the nights he's having the $10,000 dinner with me and Melanie and Scott. So who knows when he could squeeze us in, but if anyone can squeeze some D in, it is our Jeff Lewis for sure. And they talked about on that today's show. Hollywood House Lift episode 3 came out yesterday. It seems like it's going to be out early every week, which I'm fine with, but just don't say it drops Wednesday when it's really dropping at like 11 a.m. on Tuesday. You know what I mean? Because like I got a schedule, I got a rhythm, I got a lot of crap to listen to watch. I mean, thank goodness the Jeff Lewis Slew send me tidbits of the main stuff that I need to do, right? But when you drop it early, I got to stop what I'm doing. So I had to like listen to it, then go to the gym, come back, listen to the rest of it. So you're putting a kink in it, but it is so worth it. We get to see the finished product already of the closet, the primary closet of Sarah Foster. I do not want to ruin it for you. It is beautiful. She reminds me a lot of myself, kind of snippy, bitchy. She knows what she wants. Very traditional, very beautiful, very elegant, very pretty. Like if I had her cash in my bank, her house is definitely my style. Like I think it's beautiful. Y'all have told me that I look like her, so I am manifesting that she doesn't think I hate her. Because if y'all remember, after the first or second, I think the first time she was on Jeff Lewis Live, she told him that there's a fan account named Sarah that hates her. And I'm like, I do not hate you. I just thought your episode of that Jeff Lewis Live was a little bit boring. I didn't say you. And if you read the comments under the Jeff Lewis coffee picture, I wasn't the only one that said that. So, anywho, she's not coming off as the most warm and friendly and outgoing on the show, but that's okay. We had Gina Rodriguez for that. We've got Josh Duhamel for that, and his wife Audra. So I cannot wait. We got to meet Reggie Bush last night and his wife with his big old knockers. Kind of wondering if they're real or not. Like, do you think her knockers are real? I couldn't tell or not. But anyways, they've got 3 little kids. So cute. I love Tyler. I did get to meet him I saw him for sure at the premiere party, but I really got to chat with him and meet him at the unofficial after party at Schmitty's. He is so nice. He's so cute. He's pint sized, just like I want a twink to be. I mean, I'm pretty sure his waist is like 24 inches, which is beautiful. I mean, he is so prim and proper and cute and manly. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. I wonder if he's dating anyone. Now I'm thinking if he had a date there or not. I do not know. Anyways, he was so cute. But that was super cute. They went with a different color of the closet. Also on YouTube, because my DirecTV was being an asswipe and cock blocking me, and something's going on with CBS, so I couldn't watch it. So I found it on YouTube, thankfully, and I shared it, but I don't think it was the whole clip. But it was pretty good. The talk interview, Jeff was on. I shared it on my Instagram at Jeff Lewis Obsessed. So it was pretty good. I just thought he came off as real relatable. He's super funny. Like, I think sometimes he's been on these e-newses and it's been a little bit stiff. I think he's getting better and better. I wonder if he has a media person that trains him. I did not see Josh Flagg at the premiere party, and I don't think he was there. There were so many people that I just couldn't have seen everyone, but I never heard from anyone that he was there. So I don't think he was there. Oh, Melanie. So Dish Network is doing that stuff too. What is going on with that? We just got NBC back on Dish. So that's so weird. That tells you I must not watch CBS at all because I didn't even know it was missing, right? I literally, everything I record is like Bravo. I mean, I don't know. TLC. I think that's all I watch. Okay. Also, real quick on Andy Cohen Live this morning, John Hill is fresh in New York City. They seem to have a really good vibe yesterday. Unlike the vibe that John had that other people told me they heard on the news with John Hill yesterday. So he does look like everything was better. He was in a better mood. He's still bitching about the prices of these New York City hotel rooms. I don't know, but I booked the same hotel that Melanie and Scott booked in New York. And it's a very nice hotel, very great location at a very reasonable price. So none of these $700, and now I'm only staying one night, so that makes it okay. But it wasn't $700. So I don't know what John Hill is complaining about, but I almost wonder his show tomorrow night is at Studio 42, Green Room 42. I've been to it once or twice. That's where Amy Phillips and Margaret Joseph's show was when Jeff Lewis and all the chumps were there. December of 2022, I think it was. But it's attached to this hotel, Yotel, and he was completely trashing it. And I'm like, dude, I mean, when you have a residency at the venue that has an attached hotel, I mean, you should probably just ask for the nicest hotel and stay there. Like, it just seems like a marketing influencer, whatever all that crap is type of thing. But he was totally trashing it. The sound is very, very low. Check, 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 check. I don't know. It's just like normal. Anyone else think my sound is low? The same people that'll say your sound is low, somebody else will say it's super high. So I never know what's going on. It's terrible. It's fuzzy. Like, okay. Well, moving on from technology issues. Who knows what's going on? Okay. And then Andy Cohen updates us on this date that he had. He was kind of trashing him yesterday, but then he says he reached out to him first thing yesterday morning or this morning, was like, "Hi, I woke up and I was thinking about you." And then he got a little bit pissy that the guy took forever to text him back. It's some guy that was like married to a woman, they have kids, and the guy is clearly ready to get his sexy time on and maybe get some illegal illegal pills going on, if you heard the show. And but the fact that Andy woke up and sent him a text saying, "Hey, I'm thinking about you." Anyways, also Robbie Williams was on the show. Apparently he's 49% gay, whatever that means, but he is married and has 4 children. It's a really good interview though, and he let us know, or Andy let us know, that there is a Robbie Williams documentary on Netflix, and everyone has been DMing me saying that it's really good. Matter of fact, my friends Dame Who Dish, it was either Ann or Gina, I never know which one it is. These people that have these group accounts, almost like, I guess because they're podcasters. Maybe I'm just jealous they haven't had a fight with their with their co-host. Yeah, I'm probably just jealous of that. Anyways, one of them emailed or DM me back, whatever it's called, and said that that it's a really good thing, documentary. I'm really distracted today. I do not know why. I can hear a static. I know that is my, listen, I'm putting the mic next to it. That's the fan from my desktop computer. So I'm doing the best I can, y'all. I'm free. You get what you pay for. I'm trying my best. I paid some technology guys a lot of money to try to help me, and it is what it is. I'm trying my best, but Okay, let's get into the show. Today was a brand new guy, Kyle Thomas, an astrologer, and Carney Wilson. Carney Wilson is actually really into astronomy. So I'm sort of not like my friend Shannon in Florida at everything. What's her account called? Everything's Hunky Dory. I love her Bravo account. Anyway, she's super into astrology. So she's taught me a little bit of things. All I know is that Jeff and I share the same birthday, March 24th. He's 3 years older than I am. I don't know what time he was born, and I don't know if city, but like the full moon, the year, all the rising, but I don't know what it all means. It sounds very intriguing though. Jeff actually didn't sound bored by it, but at one point he even said, "Did anyone forget that Kyle was here?" Which, I don't know. I think it's best to err on the side of being a little bit quiet and a little more muted to let the other big people do it. Why are y'all saying the sound is bad on TikTok? I mean, it's TikTok. I don't know what to tell you. Everyone thinks the same, but nobody is saying that. So maybe it's something wrong with my iPad. No idea. Anyways, so try to watch it on. The sound is better on Instagram. Basically, I do a desktop that has a separate audio and video. I have the iPad that is TikTok, and then my iPhone is Instagram. So yeah, there's 3 different audio inputs. You know what I mean? And cameras. So it's a lot. Like I said, I am manifesting somebody to take all this technology off my hands and help it get all better, for one thing. Thank y'all so much for the hair comments. She did a really good job. Of course, it'll never look this good again tomorrow. Like I feel like my hair only looks good the day I get it cut, right? But this guy Kyle is giving a 10% off code Jeff, Jeff. He predicts lots of dick for Jeff in 2024. I think that's going to be with one person. I do not think that Jeff is going to date these multiple guys much longer than even a few more weeks. I think very soon he's going to start weeding through them. There is something about the guy. Do we even know his name? We just call him Tequila and Red Bull. That is the guy. He's known for like 5 years. They've kind of come in and out of each other whenever oh, I was adjusting something. They kind of come in and out of each other's lives whenever they've been single, which I'm like, Jeff, when are you ever single? Like literally, it's like 12 hours before you're like matched up with somebody else again, right? Buffy Dog Buffy Dog on Instagram says, please, Lord, no, he needs to take a break and work on himself, which is what he said he was going to do. He's lying to himself. He's lying to us. He's already been on like 5 or 6. This is with him having a cold for 5 or 6 days, right? Oh, Victoria Winter says, don't you think the chiropractor is another opportunist that's going to try to use Jeff Lewis Live to grow his business and Instagram? I mean, no. He seemed nice when we were DMing, and he's already established, right? So I don't think he needs Jeff. I mean, although Jeff can do amazing things for people, clearly, right? When Jeff loves or likes something or someone or hates it, same difference, he will promote it like crazy, but he will also drag you or your business if you've done him wrong or if he thinks right. So who knows? Oh, I sound muffled. Well, that might be my cold. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Okay. This guy Harrison, though, I did reshare his Instagram because, or not his Instagram. Did I reshare his Instagram? I think I did. Because y'all had sent it to me, the picture that he had posted, y'all had found. But to me, whenever someone's Instagram is public, then they're okay with that, right? Like, if you're a public Instagram, I think it's okay to reshare that because clearly you've made yourself public for a reason, just like, Scott and Gage, right? So speaking of, this chiropractor guy follows. So Gage and Scott have me blocked. So I would never be able to see who they're following or who's following them because it just won't show up. So somebody sends me a DM and says he's following Gage and he's also following Jenny Poulos. So I think he's just a longtime fan. He's probably always followed them. And I don't know. I kind of like that he's probably not going to unfollow Gage just because, but I do sort of wonder, even though Jeff claims he doesn't care if people follow people and all that, maybe I need to turn the volume up. I do not know what y'all are really complaining on TikTok. I don't even know how to work my iPad, y'all. My volume is at max. Is that any better? Sorry, y'all. Having 3 different, you might want to pick a different, I know, go to Instagram, go to YouTube, go to Facebook, go to Threads. I'm on Threads? I'm on Twitter. I don't know. Anyways. Thank you, Nicole. I just love your haircut. Thank you. I am glad I did it. What else? Okay. This guy, Kyle, was like, you love drama and you're going to have lots of drama at the end of 2024. I mean, I don't know that you have to be an astrologer to predict that. I mean, I think any of us Jeff Lewis listeners can predict drama for Jeff. I mean, whether it's next week, whether it's the end of the year, who knows, right? Still don't know what a cock sleeve is. So no, never mind. I was going to say, if anyone wants to send me a picture. No. Never mind. Nix that. I do not want a picture. I will Google on my own and figure out what that is because I actually don't know what it is. But it does sound like this Kyle guy didn't know what the term demisexual is, but he needs an emotional connection before he can be with someone just like our friend Oscar. So maybe Oscar and Kyle can be together. Ooh, that's a thing. That's a thing for sure, right? Now I'm curious. I didn't catch the website, but Carney Wilson finally, I even told her whenever I finally met her in person at the premiere party, I said, you do a terrible job promoting yourself. She said, I know. So I didn't catch the website, but I will find it. I tried to scan her Instagram again to see if she had promoted it and that I could reshare it. Didn't see it, but she is going to be in, I think, Oregon. She flies into Medford and then wherever they're performing, it's like her mom, her daughter, one of her sisters are going to perform this Christmas performance. So I love that. And I think it's Friday night. So in like 2 nights, tickets are like $60. So if you're in the area, I know a bunch of chumps showed up whenever she was at the Grapevine. It's somewhere in Texas. Oh, I know where it's at. Grapevine, Texas, the amazing little town. It's so cute up near Dallas. I was going to try to get up there and I just couldn't, but I really wish I'd have done it now because she was just amazing. I would have just loved to have been one of the chumps to yell out like, I'm a chump, because I think she was so happy for that. And I love that somebody filmed it and sent me the video. That way I could reshare it. So it was really sweet. Like, I love that all of these, not all, but like Jamie Kennedy specifically, Zach Noe Towers. I'm assuming this is going to happen or has happened to Justin Martindale and his live performances. I love that people are yelling out like I'm a chump and they're going to his shows. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Victoria Winter said, did Jeff upgrade you to first class for your New York trip? No, no. I pay for everything myself. And that is, yeah. Somebody commented yesterday on my YouTube and it was like, I've watched you for so long and you've changed. You said it would never be about money. I mean, I came back and I'm like, look, everything I do is a shit ton of time, a lot of dedication, a lot of focus that I take away from my family or the dog or the dishes or, things in life, and a lot of commitment to do this show 5 or 6 days a week without fail, all the content that I upload. And I don't even want to tell you the cost of what I spend for all the fun stuff, but the shows, the flights, the hotels, the Ubers, the clothes, hair and makeup. I mean, the fact that I'm finally charging $4.99 a month for like all this extra content, I'm like, I'm good. I asked the person, whoever it was, I was like, tell me specifically how I've changed. I haven't seen them reply. They probably unsubscribed and blocked me, but I really do. Just like Jeff, I don't delete mean comments. I don't block people easily because I know not everyone's going to like me. And I'm fine with that, but don't come at me with ridiculous statements. I mean, I can only hope in a year and a half in somebody's life that they are growing and that they are changing, right? So I don't think that I finally decided to have extra content for $4.99 a month, that's exactly saying I'm all about money. Trust me, this is not a money-making adventure so far. Would I like for it to be? Yeah, at this point, I think I deserve it for sure. But trust me, I have spent and am spending more than I'm making for sure. So, which means I'm negative on, the 12 to 14 hours a day on and off that I spend on this fan account. So, anywho, much less the traveling, right? I mean, that's so much, so much. It's capitalism. Make that money, girl. Thank you, Nisa. Yeah, I mean, and I think just like Jeff, his dinner started off at $2,500. Then he thought, you know what? I'm going to ask for $5,000. People paid it. Now he's charging $10,000 and people are paying it. He hasn't updated us, but he said he might have another one Tuesday in New York. So we know he's got one Sunday with me and Melanie and Scott. But yeah, you're right. It is about what it is. I mean, there's no tax write-off if you're not making money. You gotta make money to write off the taxes. And I don't think I can do any of this as far as my husband's job, right? Because it's nothing to do with him. Anyways, I'm getting a tax person specifically for this, just in case I make more than $100. Because at this point, it's about 100, which I'm spending way more than that a month, just paying, to get my reels done and stuff. Anywho, enough about that girl, guy, whoever it was. Okay, so I love that Paige Davis, my girl, here is her Christmas card. And Jameson's right. It's really thick cardstock. This is not a cheap Christmas card at all. This is her Christmas card from 2022. I am patiently awaiting when she was ordering her Shutterfly one from the website on her Instagram. And I love that Jeff gave her credit as much as I wouldn't say hates, as much as he discourages charity. He was really sweet about Paige's idea to get fans to send money to her Venmo, and then she went and got $2,000 worth of gifts at Target. So I love that. I thought it was super sweet for it, for sure. And he was actually sweet about it and had a good time at the party. I know I need to put up a picture of me and Jeff. You know what? I don't even know how to print out a picture anymore. I need to do that. I want to get his headshot. I need to see if when I'm in LA. Oh, I'll see if no, they have to pack it. I'll see if when I'm in LA, December 21st and 22nd, if I can walk down from the front desk and get a headshot of Jeff Lewis. And that's what I'll put up there. I don't want a picture of me and him. I think just him, right? Anyways, okay, what else? Jeff does think he's going to move into his mansion mid 2024. So we know Hot Joe is his neighbor. Who else was he saying his neighbors are? Oh, Justin, the guy from E! News. I mean, these are some rich people for sure. For sure. Did you notice? Okay, we're going to talk about the after show in a second. Real quick. Tomorrow is Taylor Armstrong and Doug Buden. Friday is Poland and Patrick on the main shows. So we talked about the Amazon party that's tonight. He's going to make a drink on stage. So I think he's the big guy on campus at Amazon Freebie. Is Amazon different than Amazon Freebie? Are we just saying Amazon because it's short for Amazon Freebie? Like I watch it on Amazon Freebie app, but I think if I turned on, because I don't think I see Freebie on my smart TV. I would rather watch it there because it's bigger than my phone. But I think season 1, I was watching it on Amazon Prime also, right? I don't know what Lynn was saying. Ooh, Victoria, don't y'all get the sense that it didn't end on good terms with Kian? Radio silence, no contact. I do wonder how that's going because he did say that Kian was going to be at Thanksgiving and then he didn't show any pictures of him. And then he was not, I don't think, at the Hollywood House Lift party, which I don't know. In some ways, I think, well, maybe he just wasn't on there because he has nothing to do with the Amazon. And if he's not, hired by Jeff anymore, I don't know. I need to get Freebie on my smart TV. Some of my smart TVs are smarter than others and some are newer than others. So, I think I'm going to watch it on Prime next Tuesday, whenever it launches, right? Okay. So Billy says, I watch Hollywood House Lift on my TV through Amazon Prime. I think that's what I'm going to do because I want to see it bigger for sure. You can add Freebie to your smart TV. Lisa, that's for someone that knows what they're doing. Like, I would love to figure that out, but I don't know. I'm not that good. Just download the app. Okay, now I've got all these comments up and I can't get them off. Okay, sorry. Okay, let's talk about the after show. Today was Joey Zalzig. He was on a rant and he was apparently very, very jealous. So some of y'all Joey is he legally married or does Bermuda or wherever he got married, does it not even count? Whatever it is, he lives with a guy named Brian. He was on Real Friends of West Hollywood. He is on his Instagram. They are gutting a house together. They have dogs together. Joey has definitely said he's had open relationship, but he says he's not in an open marriage. So I do not know what's going on, but y'all have definitely messaged me before and said that you think Joey and Jeff could be getting together one day. And I'm like, no, like, I don't think that would happen. Joey's with someone, but today sounded very flirty and very jealous. And I couldn't tell if it was a protection of protecting Jeff, because later in the show, he talked about a guy that is Joey's best friend that was dating Hot Joe. Joey did not like how Hot Joe ended things or treated the other guy. And he was very honest about that. And he was basically talking about how he's protective of his friends and people. So he was really going after Hot Joe about that. But he seemed very flirty, very jealous of Jeff. And Judge Lauren Lake was like, you should have seen the body movements of him, like how jealous he was of this Kyle guy. And Joey did not say no. Jeff didn't say no. Who knows? Why can't I hear anything? Okay. Your whole podcast is thinking out loud. Be prepared is key. I mean, I'm prepared, honey. Oh my God. I'm about to literally click off TikTok. Um, Michelle says Joey has too many smells to date Jeff. So I did meet Joey, chatted with him for a little bit. He had no shirt on, so he had a lot of pores out from that blazer. I didn't smell any fish, no cod dip. But I do think there are certain people that, for whatever reason, the things that they eat come out of their pores more than other people. So I think Joey is onto something. And he has said he actually eats a lot of fish, and he's been told by other people that he does smell like fish. So I think he tends to I think smells tend to come out of his pores more than normal. But he also doesn't, I mean, he doesn't sound exactly the cleanliest, unless he's joking. Is he joking about brushing his teeth once a day and sometimes not once a day? Joking about not taking a shower all the time? He definitely said he doesn't wash his hands, which is not uncommon. The way for years my husband has come home from work and told me about all these people that he notices coming out of the bathroom, not just the bathroom, not the number one, the what do you call the big trough that y'all pee in, the men pee in, but the actual toilets, which you're only going into those, I think, as a man if you're pooping, right? Oh my God, shout out Andrew Coleman. I hope I don't smell like what I eat. No, you never smell when I've been with you. I adore you, Andrew Coleman. I hope you're feeling okay today. Loving you on Hollywood House Lift for sure. Loving you, and hope you're on Jeff Lewis Live again very soon. Anyways, but my husband will tell me that people come out of the toilet. So they have definitely gone number two, and then they don't wash their hands. And he's like, ew, like, note to self, don't be shaking that dude's hand. So definitely people do that, but I don't know. I can't tell the urinal. I can't tell if Joey is like kind of making content or he's just being funny about things. Who knows? But I love that he was like, Jeff was like, I gave him so many Listerine sprays. Like, I'm just dying. Can you imagine getting a Listerine spray from Jeff Lewis? Andrew, does Jeff share his Listerine spray? I can picture that. I can picture like after lunch, like Jeff just like passing it around, like to let everybody use his. Like I can totally see that happening. And I don't think I ever see Jeff chew gum. So he must be totally into the Listerine sprays for sure. I don't know why y'all can't hear me on TikTok. Oh my gosh. I don't know what's going on. I can't fix it right now. Now is not the time. Sorry. My volume is up in there. I no idea. Sorry. Oh, Andrew says I've seen him spraying it in other people's mouths. Oh my God. You've seen him pass it out on the live videos. He's a giver, right? I mean, Jeff is such a sharer, and like, I think he also wants people around him to be as fresh and as, everything as he is, right? So I think that's why he wants that for sure. What else? I did hear some digs whenever he was asking about, he listed all the people that he's recently had fights with or feuds or ended their friendships, burned bridges. He was definitely asking what everyone's signs are. So I can't imagine they all have the same sign, but they were definitely talking about different signs and the volcanoes that have happened in Jeff's life for sure. It was kind of crazy. Tell me in comments, would you bring a tuna fish sandwich onto an airplane? Joey seems to have no problem with that. Now, to eat a tuna fish sandwich is the best. I love a tuna fish sandwich, but I've never brought one on an airplane. Like that's a little particular of a scent that I don't even think, there's even signs. Andrew Coleman says no. Yeah, I just think, first of all, it's a smell that's not the best, even if you love tuna fish, right? So I think bringing it on an airplane is very ballsy of someone. Now, if anyone is ballsy, I think it's going to be Joey, right? Andrew says tuna on a plane is against the rules. I think Judge Lake would say out of order. Matter of fact, I'm surprised she didn't say that, out of order. I would have to move seats. The thing about an airplane is, though, you kind of don't lose the stench, right? I mean, if it's near you, you kind of don't lose it for sure. No fish on a plane. Or that's what I was going to say, Sierra, that even at work. So I was a teacher for 5 years. I've been mostly a stay-at-home mom. But I have been a teacher I was a teacher for 5 years, and we even had signs on there like, please don't heat up seafood in the microwave, because it makes the whole break room smell like that, right? Tuna never on a plane. Yeah. Oh, interesting question. Conrad said, would you go on Juicy Scoop if asked? I'm pretty sure that would never happen for 15 different reasons. So yeah, that would not happen for sure. Okay, what else? Okay, Hot Joe, like why did Joey go off on him? And then he says he forgot he was on air. Okay, Jeff alluded to a show that he was pitching to Amazon the other day about his friends only. Like maybe he would be an executive producer, but he said it would just be his friends. I can see that being something at like Sight Glass, like the pre-show of just their, no, Jeff would be there, so that doesn't make sense. But I would love to hear their conversations that they have at Sight Glass before the show every day. Like that would be, they should video that somehow and then charge extra. Like that should be a subscription. Yes. Yes, this is my business. I mean, as Jeff needs $4.99 a month from anybody, but yes, I would definitely pay extra for that, right? Totally, so we could hear what they're saying, because even Joey said today, "Oh, I forgot we were on the air." Anyways, Jeff does tell us he's 191.2 today. His goal is 190. I mean, if you got to even worry about 1.2 pounds, do you even have problems in life? I mean, 1.2 pounds, nobody is looking at that. Nobody is saying, "Oh yeah, that suit looks so much better. Oh my God, you look so much younger and fresher." I mean, 1.2 pounds. Now, 7 to 15 pounds, absolutely, I think we can see a difference. But 1.2, Jeff, I'm pretty sure that's your type A, like totally whatever. Yes, breakfast with the chumps. Can you even imagine? I can't even. I can't even. Oh, I'm missing all your comments. Sorry. Garlic. Ooh. Ooh, that's interesting. Amy says, does Jeff still take puffs off of his inhaler like he used to? I never see him do that. Like a nasal spray almost? I don't. Oh, oh, were you thinking his Listerine spray is an inhaler? No, that green little thing. Because I buy them also. They're at Walmart. It's a spray. It's a very strong Listerine spray for sure. Um, Anyways, yes. Well, because it is. Joyce says tuna smells like cat food. I mean, growing up, my neighbors across the street, God bless them, they're still alive. They're in their 90s. The family that I grew up with my whole life, love them. They had cats. They have cats, and they always fed them like tuna out of the can. So it is cat food for sure. Okay, we have a few minutes. What questions y'all have? Oh, we have 1 minute. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, men just don't weigh themselves, so obsessive. Oh, I think a lot of men weigh themselves. Yeah. They may not talk about it as much, but yeah, I think they do for sure. Anyways. Well, Andrew, I don't know if you're still on, but I so hope to see you when I'm back in LA, December 21st and 22nd. I adore you so much. Thank you for popping in. I'm sorry the sound is low on my TikTok. I will try to figure that out. I don't know what's going on. Nothing changed. Anyways, thank you for joining live. It is so much fun. Please subscribe, please follow, please hit the like button, comment, all the things. It really helps. I appreciate it. And if you just joined, don't forget the replay goes up immediately everywhere except for, thank you, Andrew, except for TikTok. And it will be up as a podcast in about 10 minutes at Jeff Lewis Obsessed. Bye, Chumpets.